GTM Podcast The Life and Time of the Great Master EP06 Pilgrimage Adventures. Hello everyone. You are listening to GTM Podcast on The Life and Time of the Great Master พระมงคลเทพมุนี series. From the last episode, our Great Master or หลวงปู่ sometimes we also call him as Candasaro, which is his monastic name, has learned and remembered by heart of the Pali scriptures and able to translate them. But if he chooses to continue, he might not be able to practice meditation. From that time onwards, Candasaro devoted himself entirely to the study of meditation. Leaving the comforts of a fixed abode behind, he became a wandering monk and undertook pilgrimage, a practice of austerity and self-purification to develop detachment from material things and to deepen the practice of meditation. Pilgrimage was a practice embraced by forest monks who wished to live the holy life. These monks would spend weeks or months or even years in the forest or remote province with nothing more than an umbrella double as a tent and a few other necessary requisites. When his elder sister knew of his intention to undertake pilgrimage, she had a pilgrimage umbrella made for him. Candasaro left for the province, returned after a short period, and gave away the umbrella to another monk. Later, he made a second pilgrimage trip and again received an umbrella from his aunt. Well, just for your information though, offering a pilgrimage umbrella to a pilgrimage monk is considered a great merit. Candasaro wanted his aunt to have this merit. Candasaro came up on many interesting encounters during his pilgrimage adventures. He met many monks who had taken dwellings in the forest. Some of them possessed great insight and wisdom. Others possessed supernatural powers. While trekking in a forest in Sukhothai, the northern part of Thailand, he met a forest monk who applied the mantra Samma Arahang in his meditation practice. This was the first time Candasaro heard these words. They were to play an important part in the meditation technique that he later perfected. Once during his second pilgrimage excursion, he arrived at a semi-deserted temple, Wat Prasi Ratana Mahathat in Suphanburi. The atmosphere there seemed peaceful and conducive to meditation. He decided to camp there. As he was getting ready to set up his umbrella, some children drove a herd of oxen into the area. Don't let the cows come any further, or you may incur bad karma for yourselves, he cautioned them. The children paid no attention to him and made an impolite remark, thinking this monk wanted to have the whole area for himself. Pointing to a specific spot on the ground, Candasaro said to them, "There are Buddha's images under the ground here. If you don't believe me, try digging here and see for yourself." The children were curious. They dug at that spot. After a few strokes of the shovel, they found several Buddha images buried underneath. The children were all struck. They paid respect to Candasaro and apologized to him for their impolite behavior. News of Candasaro's psychic power traveled. The half-desert temple was in bad shape. There were over 100 Buddha images, large and small, left in ruins. Many were vandalized, some with heads cut off or arms missing. Candasaro felt something should be done to return to the temple to usual state. He organized a meditation class and invited the locals to participate. Many attended. Candasaro took the occasion to explain to the locals the benefits associated with the restoration of a temple. He sought their help with the repair work. Many agreed to help. The number of people gradually grew to to a large size. It was an uncommon occurrence in rural Suphanburi at that time that a large number of good-hearted people would join together and extend their helping hands to restore Arun Temple. Progress began to take shape. Unfortunately, the large congregation attracted prying eyes of the Suphanburi authorities. They were fearful that the large gathering might lead to a civil unrest or an uprising. The authorities went to see Somdet Pravanarat or Pern Tissadatta of Wat Prachetupon, who was the monastic governor of the area at that time, and urged him to summon Candasaro to leave the area. To show respect for the authorities, Candasaro complied. He then moved on to Wat Song Pinong. While at Wat Song Pinong, he established a school for Dhamma scholars and also spearheaded the formation of a foundation to provide funds for education. Later, he moved back to Wat Prachetupon. While at Wat Prachetupon, he became acquainted with Venerable Nok, abbot of Wat Bodbon, Bangkuvian district, Nonthaburi. He made frequent visits to Wat Bodbon to see Luang Pho Nok, who often invited him to deliver sermons on his behalf. Wat Bodbon was situated in a forest environment with many trees on the temple ground. The environment was peaceful and conducive to meditation. During Candasaro days of scripture study, his previous abbot, Venerable Chum, had provided him with many Buddhist texts. As a way to repay his kindness, Candasaro was desirous of moving to Wat Bodbon to teach the monks, novice monks, and lay people there. He went to pay respect to Somdet Phra Buddhachan, then the abbot of Wat Prachetupon, and left to spend his rains retreat at Wat Bodbon, Bangkuvian. This was in 1917. After 11 years of practice, with some of the best Thailand had to offer, Candasaro still felt he had not yet attained the ultimate knowledge realized by the Buddha. He studied Visuddhimagga, the path of purity, a scriptural text on meditation practice, and proceeded to pursue meditation on his own. After he pursued meditation on his own, what would happen next? Stay tuned on the next episode, Meditative Attainment. If you like the program, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.